Let's go to the complete summary of One Piece Chapter 1133. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Before we start, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. Let's get into it. Chapter 1133. Please Praise Me. The chapter has 17 pages in total. Cover story. Yamato, still a child, is on a golden harvest pilgrimage. Hold'em appears and takes Tama hostage. He looks exactly the same as the last time we saw him in Wano. Speed is defeated on the ground and Yamato looks surprised. Chapter summary. Robin's flashback. The chapter begins with the final parts of Robin's flashback, but now from other characters' perspectives. It's revealed that Spandine incriminated Robin, accusing her of sinking marine ships and destroying the evacuation vessel. He even gave interviews to journalists to spread the accusations. We see young Robin fleeing through various locations. In one scene, she secretly adds Ohara to a map while browsing books in a bookstore. In another, she eats leftover food next to a dog. People around her react with fear and hatred. Someone says, she's as smart as a scholar, but she has no human emotions. Another says, grab your weapons and hunt her down. Someone else says, she's an enemy of the world, show no mercy. At one dark moment, Robin thinks about jumping off a cliff, but remembers Olvia and Saul's words, which stop her. The flashback ends with Robin trying to laugh, the famous Dereshishi, while hearing people curse her. Olvia says, live, Robin. Saul says, you must survive, Robin. In the present, Eric's ship arrives at the village pier, surrounded by sea clouds functioning as water. Luffy's group also arrives at the village on a flying rowboat with island clouds as oars. Usopp says, this is amazing! The giants say, that's the Sval, a ship that uses island cloud buoyancy to move. Lilith explains that Elbaf's technology harmoniously combines weather, clouds, and bubbles. Meeting the giants. Hadruden meets the Straw Hat crew and introduces the new giant warrior pirates. Luffy and Hadruden greet each other excitedly, and Hadruden reveals that news of Big Mom's defeat has reached Elbaf. Gerd says, Linlin and I used to be friends, but what she did to Elbaf is unforgivable. Elbaf's library and reunion with Saul. Gerd informs Robin that Saul is waiting for her at the school near the village. The entire crew decides to accompany her, postponing the feast. During the trip on the Sval, Gerd explains that Saul teaches history to Elbaf's children and about various books. They arrive at the Warrior's Spring, a massive lake with a gigantic house on a huge branch surrounded by waterfalls. Nami says, this is an entire beach. Emotional reunion. When they arrive, a giant girl runs to them, saying Saul is lying on the beach, not moving. Robin rushes to him and Saul pranks her by roaring, just like during their first meeting in chapter 392. They share an emotional conversation. Saul praises Robin, saying she survived bravely for 22 years, even while being hunted by the entire world. Robin cries and says, please, praise me for staying alive this long. Saul hugs her and says, you were incredible, Robin. Well done. Additional flashback. We learn that Saul survived the Ohara incident because the fire melted the ice, imprisoning him, though he suffered severe burns. The chapter ends with Robin and Saul crying tears of joy, while the Straw Hat crew watches with tears in their eyes, except Luffy, Zoro, and Jinbe, who smile happily for Robin. Luffy says, last panel, I'm so happy for you, Robin. End of chapter. Break next week. One Piece will return in Weekly Shonen Jump issue number 4 to 5, 2025, releasing on December 23rd. And that was the full summary. We'll narrate the chapter this Thursday, and the official release will be on December 8th. If you enjoyed the video, leave your like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. See you next time, and thank you.